Hello, hi, my name is Tech, and today we're gonna talk about Kindle Fire HD 7-inch. This is the 2013 model. So let's go a little about it. This is the third generation from Kindle Fire HD 7-inch display from Amazon. It has a dual-core 1.5 GHz processor, and the screen resolution is 1280 by 800, so it supports half the video. Amazon claims it has 10 hours of mixed use, so pretty much depends how you use it. It can vary 10 hours, but I would say you can pretty sure you're gonna get 9 hours out of it. It comes with 8 GB or 16 GB memory storage, and its weight is 12.2 ounces, so it's not very light, but it's not bad. The price wise, for 8 GB you have to actually pay up $139. That's $1 more than the Kindle Paperwhite that I actually reviewed earlier. I do prefer this device better just because it's multifunction. I'm not a fan of single function devices like Kindle Paperwhite. I mean, it's nice. This is, you can read books on it, you can play games and other stuff, so it definitely has a lot more feature. The bad thing about this one is, let's see, the price wise is $139 with the ads, $154 without it. For 16 GB you gotta kick in $169 or $184 if you don't want the ads. Personally, I would go with ads. The ads really do not interfere with you using a device. It's pretty much mostly as a screensaver, so they show up when you don't use the device. There's few things that I don't like about this device. However, the previous version of Kindle Fire HD 7.0, the second generation, actually had 1.2 GHz dual-core processor, so this one's slightly better at 1.5. Amazon claims that it's 60% faster. I really don't think it's really that much faster. It is slightly faster, but I think it's mostly because it's using iOS 3.0 from Amazon. The one thing that bothers me on this one is you can see it doesn't have a camera, neither the front or the backs. Doesn't have a microphone, so live chat with Amazon is out of the question. I don't know why they took out the camera, especially with the second generation Kindle Fire HD 7.0 had the camera and a microphone. In this case, they guess they wanted to drop the price, so they took it out. One thing about it is, it's of course, it has iOS 3.0, so it's based on Android. So one thing about what I like about it is, if you really get tired of Amazon, you can just root it if you're more tech savvy, and switch it over to Android tablet, which I'm gonna do eventually. So this one, doesn't have any. Doesn't have option like a light sensor, compass. It doesn't have a lot of things that I would like to see in a tablet. I mean, biggest thing is camera, at least in the rear. So you can snap photos once in a while. I mean, especially when every other tablet has one. The price, it's $20 higher than Kindle Paperwhite. But Paperwhite is e-reader only, and this one you can do a little more, so I'm in favor of this one. The price wise, I think you can find a similar, maybe not as powerful tablets in the price range, but you can probably find something similar for about the same price that's better. I believe Android Galaxy Tab 3 is about the same price now, so if you look around, you can probably find one. I was looking online to see how much if you would be able to get one used, but I'm seeing that you still have to pony up $100 for it. So you're probably off better just buying a brand new one from directly from Amazon. Speed-wise, as you can see, is pretty fast. One thing I noticed, of course, as well, since this is 8 GB, if I go to device, device storage, it's telling me I have 1 GB almost used and 4.1 left. I'm not sure if you can see that. and this is 8 GB tablet, so there's definitely some memory reserved for catching speech text and all that kind of stuff supposedly. So you're only able to use 5 GB out of the 8 that it comes with. Another thing is that I really hate, and especially those days when tablets advance so much, is it doesn't have any inputs. The only input you have is the USB here. Otherwise you have power button on one side and volume button on the other. No other inputs whatsoever. I mean, it's slick design, price wise it's fair. However, it's not as what I would expect. There's definitely a few key features that it should have, and I think if Amazon at least put in a camera, perhaps some kind of memory slot, I'll be a pretty awesome device. They didn't do that. I don't think it's still terrible buy, just not a great one. But besides that you can actually root and convert it into Android tablet is actually a nice feature. However, if you want to do that, just make sure that you don't update the software, because if you do, then you can't do it. But eventually, if you stay away from updates, a year passes by, you can change it into Android tablet. Hopefully this video will help you, and if you have any questions, comments, please let me know. Thank you.